opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional. A roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gives it back. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Rodrigo. It's Bellingham. Camavinga. Garcia. Distributed tidily. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Valverde. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Asensio. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Garcia. And it's Tchouameni. That has found him in acres of space. And that's gone loose.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Garcia. Out to the right. He's found a way past. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's very neat. Skims one in. And he's heaved it away. Traumeri looking to play him in. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Rodrigo. Fagioli. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden. Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Asensio. That'll be a throw. Foden. Haaland. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Oh, important interception. Asensio. Camavinga. Bellingham. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rodrigo. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Asensio. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chouameni. So we've reached the hour mark. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was... Has a shot! Oh, bang on target. Valverde. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Fagioli. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland! Straight at the keeper.
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Great skill, that's nice. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
There is some
15.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Valverde. And it's Ceballos. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely spread. Lukabakio. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Ceballos. Now Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Ceballos. Foden. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
On our club's FM station.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Valverde. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Akanji. Kamavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread it left. That has been cut short. Vardiol. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left, and it's Kamavinga. And there's a searching pass. Foden. And it's Valverde. And they can counter here. Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice physical challenge. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, it's a great ball here. Elects to cross. Kamavinga. Foden. And it's Valverde. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Kamada. Chance, surely! And that's caused a worry or two. Fagioli. Vardiol. Driving forward. Mbappe! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Valverde. Kamavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kamada. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. That's good play. This looks promising. Out to the right. And Vardiol. Fagioli. Kamavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's the chance to counter. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Fagioli. Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance. Played back in. It's hit the uprights. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Valverde. Foden. Kamada.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's in a great position here. And that should get the job done. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Switch an hour into the second half.
29.514 spettatori.
Mbappe is fouled. And it's Camavinga looking for the run. Foden, he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Looking for options for movement. Kamada. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Cleared without hesitation. Engages and forces him off the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Fagioli. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Chance! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Fagioli. No, that's been intercepted. And that's a good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
It's a really well-measured ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger.
Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting
Ci
chance!
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foden. Here's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now, lining up
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nicely weighted ball. And he'll shoot here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe, in with the challenge. Mario Martin, great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Kiko Femenia. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Haaland. Now it's Valverde, knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold, he rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Spread it left. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Valverde. There's no flag. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Getafe have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And that should get the job done. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Jimenez. And it's Fascioli. Well, that has not gone well. And Guardiol. Mario Martin. Driving forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Fascioli. Pass somewhat off target. Kiko Femenia. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Diego Rico has it out wide and in space. Diego Rico is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Foden. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Half an hour played now. Kiko Femenia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Haaland, and it's Valverde. Opts for safety. Camavinga. Akanji. Now Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland. Out towards the flank. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. They get a throw in. Diego Rico. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a fine interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Kiko Femenia. Now Mario Martin. Well seen, saw that coming.
There
That's
will be
great
1
positioning,
minute added
so
time.
good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kiko Femenia. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. That could spell trouble. Diego Rico. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Borja Mayoral. Foden. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
In comes the corner. Cleared without hesitation. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 2.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Vardiol gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Flings in across. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Borja Mayoral. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Jimenez. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Foden. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. Vardiol, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Now Foden. And it's Camavinga.
Guardiola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out wide. Now here's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Getafe are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Out towards the flank. Played into space. That's a decent clearance. That's a good ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Diego Rico is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Foden. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Has been indicated.
He knows it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, that's a key interception. And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? And that has been clubbed away. And he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Haaland, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga, and no, he's seen through all of that. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Haaland. Valverde. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And here's Mbappe. He's found a way past. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be... Tries a shot! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a smartly directed ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Foden. Vardiol. Nicely shaped ball. He's trying to hit the front line here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets into some space. And he lines up a cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Haaland. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. Now Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 40 minutes is
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
There will be 1 minute.
Can he spark a counter here? He's in a great position here. That's going to go a long way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement today that
So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period. That's really well cleared. Now he's got space here. That's the keeper's ball. Foden. Fagioli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's hoisted clear.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Punched away. Valverde. Now, what about this cross? Corner. Cleared without hesitation.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Fagioli. Played out to the right. Valverde could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. Played it again. He's got full. Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 65 minutes is number 13, Kylian Mbappe.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Manchester
Jensen.
United get themselves
Coming
into
on
the lead.
field is
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
11,
There was a clear
Nelson.
increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Bullish header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Nelson. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nelson looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So there's going to be another change here.
substitution on the field, Number 24. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a throw-in. Camavinga crosses it in. It's a loose ball. Valverde looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Fabio Carvalho. Spread out to the left. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. He's had a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Caicedo aims beyond the defence. Nelson.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga makes the interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. It's a really well-measured ball. In once more. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Paid parking facilities in the area.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And now, lining up for
Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Alberto Moreno. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jimenez. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Vardiol tries to clear. Kakare.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kakare. This looks promising. And the finish!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Akanji. And Jimenez. Fagioli. And it's Valverde. It's Camavinga. Foden. Foden. Oh, what has happened here? It's out for a goal kick. Alberto Moreno. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Haaland. Danger averted for now. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Kakare. It's a searching pass. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Fagioli. Camavinga. Now Foden. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! It's loose now, and another try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ramon. Kakare. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. Could try cutting inside here. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Vardiol. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Alberto Moreno. Kakare. Kempf. And it's Moreno. And Ramon. Kakare. And the return pass. Over to the left. And it's Moreno.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fagioli.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foden. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. He's done very well to get to that.
Camavinga.
There is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Threads one in, gets into some space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strokes it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Foden. And he's forced to go back. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Early ball. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Kakare. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kakare. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the goal. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good spread. Kakare. Well, that has not gone well. Foden. Foden. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ramon. Kempf. And it's Moreno. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Aim forwards. Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area. Baturina. Fagioli. Quality ball. He's tried one!
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking for options for movement. Morata. Shot a goal! They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Alberto Moreno. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he welcomes it in. He's in space and looking for options. Ball swung in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 8, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number 25, Caicedo.
Vardiol. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Opts for safety. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vardiol. Caicedo.
2 added minutes
Time
has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Now Foden. Baturina. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
Many thanks to Jim, and
Please
with that,
join
it
me
is
in
a
wishing
very good
all
night
the
to you.
best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.